Hello, boys and girls. All right, today's lesson, I'm not going to be using this paper as much as I normally do. I will fill in some blanks down here at the bottom, but I want to actually show you with some manipulative tools. I think it would be better to make my point. What we're doing is we're trying to show the models for tens and ones, which we know, but also to 100. So there is a base 10 block that just looks like a flat square like this. Now that's not a straight line, but one of these flats would be the same as 10 sticks of 10. Okay, so I'm going to write 10 in here. But this flat of 100 would also be the same as 100 ones. Now let me go to a page that has some tools here and show you what I mean. These are called base 10 blocks because we're basing them on 10, okay? So this is what I was talking about as being 100, okay? Now 100, I'm sure you can see 100 would be the same as 10 tens. That was a cool little trick, wasn't it? Okay. And then these 10 tens is also the same as, well, each one of these, there's how many ones? 10 ones. Here's 20 ones, 30 ones, 40 ones, 50 ones, 60 ones, 70 ones, 80 ones, 90 ones, and here is 100 ones. Okay, that would be like if we just broke this apart into, first break it into 10 tens, and then you break the 10 tens apart into the individual ones, and there's 100. Now, if this is the ones, these are the tens, these are the hundreds, what do you suppose this cube is? If you said 100, you are absolutely right. Let's click on this button and see what happens. Oh, then you have 10, I call these flats, 10 flats. And then if you break those apart, you get, if we did that for each one, and then each one of those, then we would have, 1,000 cubes. That would be too many to draw, okay? All right, so let me get to, okay, so that's all we're going to really use that page for. But now we can look on the back and we have a table. So you can look here, this would be like I called it a flat. So that shows how many hundreds. There, one, oh, I gotta have my pen. And let's use green. Okay, so we've got 100. And how many tens? Yes, we have 1 10. And then how many ones do we have? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ones. So then when you put the numbers in the table here, 100, 110, and 6 ones, then you have this 116. And that's the standard number, 116. Okay? So now let's look at number 1 down here. This shows 100. This shows 110 and 1, 2, 3, 4 ones for the standard number of 114. Okay. Now here's something to talk about. How many hundreds, how many tens, and how many ones are there in the number 102? Well, if we had a place value chart, okay, then we would have, and this is the hundreds. I'm just going to put an H for hundreds, T for tens, and an O for ones. In 102, there would be 100. How many tens? What's the number in the middle? 0. There's 0 tens. And how many ones? 2 ones. Okay? All All right, so now let's take a quick look at the slide. So you're going to be filling in the table here, the place chart table. And then also down here, you're going to be writing the standard number. All right, I'll give a little bit more direction once we get to those slides. Good luck.